There's a tremendous need to connect more young people to our industry, and more importantly,
Agreed.
make sure we have representation of all ethnicities and all backgrounds that represent the future home buying.
Hello again, everybody. James Duncan with Drive Mortgage, and I'm standing here with Tony Thompson with NAMMBA and Lenny McNeill of U.S. Bank. Did I have that right?
You got it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to kind of turn the mic to each of you and let you introduce yourselves a little bit and kind of tell a little bit about what you do, who you're with, and go from there. That's right.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, James, thanks a lot for having us today.
Absolutely.
Tony Thompson, founder and CEO of NAMMBA, and our goal and our mission at the organization is just really two things. One, to provide training, education, and professional development to women and minorities who are in the industry. Although it says women and minorities, NAMMBA is an all-inclusive organization, so I love to make sure people know that and understand that. And then the second part of our mission is to introduce college and high school students to careers in the industry and provide them with financial literacy education.
All right, and just so everybody's clear, NAMMBA stands for National Association Minority Mortgage
Bankers of America.
Of America. Perfect. All
There
right,
we go.
Excellent. All right, Lenny, you're with U.S. Bank. What do you do for them?
I'm part of the senior leadership team. I
Okay.
am in the consumer lending division.
All right.
My specialty, if you will, is on the home mortgage side.
Okay.
So spend a great deal of my time going all over the country to do what I can to make sure that everybody has an opportunity for housing and, more importantly, sustainable home ownership.
Very
That's
important.
something near and dear to us. So I wake up every day knowing that I have that mission.
Think
It's kinda
about ways
fun.
to improve that.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. And there's so many people that can benefit from that opportunity.
Of course.
And look forward to meeting those people whenever we can.
Fantastic. Well, very happy to have you gentlemen on. And Tony, I'm going to start with you. You have been, how old of an organization is NAMMBA? How long have y'all been around?
NAMMBA's been around. We're a 3.5-year-old organization
3.5.
based in Atlanta.
Okay, based in Atlanta. Excellent. So what drove you to want to start an association like that?
Well, first of all, if you look at the conference that we're in today, which is the NBA annual, while there are a number of attendees, a number of the attendees are very old.
Sure.
And our industry is very aging.
Noticing some gray hair,
and so if you
present
just
company
look
included.
As the passerbys, you'll see that. However,
Exactly.
the second is that there's a tremendous need to connect more young people to our industry, and more importantly,
Agreed.
make sure we have representation of all ethnicities and all backgrounds that represent the future home buying in many markets of the industry. And so there wasn't a gap, there was a need to fill in terms of providing training and education down to the next level of our industry to help them to become the future leaders.
Fantastic. So you had a big event on Sunday where NAMMBA was sponsoring a portion of the conference. So tell us a little bit about what you did and what was the result, and kind of go through some of the details of that.
Yeah, absolutely. On Sunday, for the first day of the NBA conference, for the first time in the industry's 106-year history, NAMMBA, in partnership with some of our partners like U.S. Bank, as well as the NBA and Freddie Mac, we hosted the first ever College Day. And long story short, we brought students, MBA and college students, and some high school students from across the state of Texas to a one-day event here at the NBA to connect them with industry partners, our stakeholders, and most importantly, leaders in our industry, to hear their story, learn their journey, understand about the careers in the mortgage industry, and also talk about the importance of financial literacy. And it was just a great experience for all the students involved in that experience.
Fantastic. I'm so glad that you were able to do that. I think you and I might have chatted earlier. I'm a former high school teacher myself, so that what you just said, that problem of filling that gap, of letting young students that are about to graduate high school or are in college, wondering what they're going to do with the rest of their lives. They're filled with a whole bunch of head knowledge, but they don't necessarily have the practical knowledge of knowing exactly everything that's out there. So opportunities like that are great, and certainly near and dear to my heart as a former educator. So how is U.S. Bank involved with that that whole operation?
Well, I guess the answer to that would be, how could U.S. Bank not be involved
Sure.
in that type of philosophy? Tony's being very modest, and I'll tell you why. Because to obviously have, you know, a dream, a vision, if you will, of putting something like this together, such as NAMMBA, is brilliant.
Yes.
And one of the reasons why I was attracted, our company was most attracted to it, is because of exactly what he mentioned. The truth of the matter is you know, you look at dinosaurs like myself. This marks my 37th year in the
I got more
industry.
gray than you do.
37 years in the business, and the truth of the matter is, and I used this phrase just the other day, it's like, you know, the truth of the matter is when you think about folks like us,
right.
you know, we obviously are trying to hand off to the future. And in most cases, a future that we probably won't see.
Correct.
And that's okay. You know, and I'm constantly telling people all the time, it's up to us, those of us who have kind of worked our way through, to leave a legacy for these young folks. And the sad thing is, the financial service industry as a whole is just one of those things that's not sexy, or it's not talked about a lot as you're
Right.
coming through school. And so it gives us an opportunity to get to these young people and let them know that, hey, what a great opportunity, what a great career to be able to be in the financial services industry. And more importantly, it's a fulfilling career where you actually get to help people with home ownership. It's such a beneficial opportunity. So that's why I jumped on board immediately.
Absolutely right. I mean, when you sit at a closing table, I originate as well. So you, all three of us kind of definitely share that in common. When you sit at a closing table across from a first-time home buyer who never thought in a million years that they would ever have the opportunity to own their own home, that's one of the most absolutely amazing feelings that you can have. And you just see the tears and the hugs and the photo opportunities and all that. But you just know that you've helped them build greater and greater wealth.
Yeah.
So,
And the truth of the matter is it's a takeaway for you.
of course.
You know, because at some point we're all going to stop doing this.
Sure.
And going back to my legacy statement, it's like, so, you know, what are you going to be remembered for?
Right.
You know, you're not going to be remembered for how much money you made. You're not going to be remembered for, you know, any records that you broke or how many
Right.
times you made President's Club. But I
Right.
guarantee you that the thing that will live long after you is how you help families, how you impacted generations.
Absolutely.
That goes on forever.
Absolutely right. Couldn't have said it better.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Tony, let's talk about NAMMBA. How do folks get connected with you? How do folks get involved with NAMMBA's initiatives?
It's very simple. They can go to NAMMBA.org, to our main website to learn more about finding and connecting with the local chapter that's near them, as well as all the events that we do on a local, regional, or national level.
Fantastic. And that's NAMMBA, N-A-M-M, two M's, NAMMBA.org. Fantastic. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for taking the time to stop and come visit with us. Appreciate it, Tony.
Thank you for having me.
Lenny, pleasure meeting you.
Really appreciate it.
All right, and that's all for now. So go to NAMMBA.org, see what you can do to help out.